Hey everybody, Unstable Gamer here, and welcome back to the channel. In this video, we have a brand new idle game for you. It's just been out for a couple days, and I think I have found my favorite idle game. I didn't think I'd ever find an idle game that I really, truly enjoy, but this one I'm having a lot of fun with, and we're going to talk about why. This is Mythic Heroes. And before we jump into this, if you're just now finding this channel and you want to stay up to date with the latest in mobile gaming, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out. All right, and welcome back. So let's take a look at this. So this is Mythic Heroes, and I'm really liking it because I just like how they jump-started. They've changed a few things up in the idle genre. When you take a look at the aesthetics and everything, you can kind of, you can get familiar with a lot of things that come to an idle game. But I like the fact this Halloween carnival that they had, they just, right off the bat, we have a very cool Halloween event that's going on. We're going to go ahead and talk about that. Some tips that I have for you as well. I've put a lot of time into this game, and that's kind of how I know that I really enjoy this game because I've put a lot of time into it, and I've enjoyed it, and I'm going to continue to put time into this game. So let's go ahead. Let's just run through a few things. Let's take a look at the heroes that we have, and these are all kind of like mythical heroes and things like that. Gods and if you like that whole aesthetic and those storylines, I think it's pretty cool. So very 2D. We don't have it really. There's no 3D stuff in here, but I like the animations. I like the artwork. I like what they've done with it. So here's Athena. You've got she is an SSR. So just like with any other idle game, it's typically your SRs, SSRs, and URs that you really want to focus on. You can go ahead and automatically dismantle any rares and things like that. Also, as you put resources and stuff in this game, just like any other idle game, there's no harm in experimenting and trying out all these different heroes. So here's Persephone. Then we have Artemis. Artemis is great. I don't know this one. Tamamo no May. I'll just call her May. So here's May. Idune, she is great as well. Zeus, he's pretty good. Here's Hoder. Lubu doesn't do too well. Gets taken out pretty quick. Hercules. Cleopatra. Yukiana. All right, so when we're taking a look at these characters, the different ways that you can go ahead and level them up, obviously, is through levels. As you level them up, you increase the power of their abilities. You can ascend them. You can also enhance as well using different heroes also, or different characters. We also have equipment here. So what we have is this. We have an artifact, and then around the artifact you have runes. One thing that I really like about this game is there is very much an RPG factor in here because it's all about the runes and the artifacts that you want to equip. If I want to switch this, so like this rune here, you can see what this rune does. This rune right here reduces damage taken. So you can really kind of make these heroes, build these heroes the way that you want to build them and how you want to play them in the game. Rather than just upgrading armor, you are making decisions on how they interact in battle, and I think that's really cool. So we have those. There's also a divinity thing here. Did you hear my voice? Woo! Go way up there. Divinity here as well. This is kind of like a skill tree. If we go into here and we work our way as we're increasing this divinity level here, you get access to different abilities. So right now I have this one. This is one I start off with, so increases all shield strength. We have a crit chance here, and then right now I have this Primeval 1 inspiration. So whenever a skill targets an ally, increase their attack and defense by 10% for 5 seconds. So as you work through this skill tree, you can go ahead and enable these skills. So you can enable 3 at a time. You do that through edit. So I've only got those 2 right now. So as you get further down in that skill tree, you'll need to make decisions on how you want your hero, your god, your whoever to behave in battle. So it's very cool there. You can see there's a ton of different characters here, which is great. As you go through the story, just like anything else, you're going to unlock different things throughout the game. I've got almost everything unlocked, I think, except for 1 or 2 things. So Kingdom, this is where you're going to go in. This is where your guild is, your arena, your Summoner Sanctum. We're going to go ahead and do a summon as well. Marketplace, this Fable Agora, this is where you send out your characters, you dispatch them out, and you wait a certain amount of time and they bring resources and stuff back. You also have campaign, so you got a few different things here. Pantheon, this is kind of like one of those dungeon type modes in every other idle game as you're working through it, but it's different. You're just kind of, she's down there on her broomstick and she's flying across and she's running into different things, and you'll need to make decisions. You'll need to battle just like you would in any other type of dungeon mode there. So you'll have that. So that one feels a little bit different. Campaign, Trials of Ascension here. This is where you got some resource grindings for like experience. And these potions right here that help you with advancing and excelling each one of your heroes. You also have Hades Hell. This one here, you're just going from the top. You're going down as far as you can, and you're challenging. One thing I do like is the auto assault. So you can hit auto assault and then just leave it, and then your team will just continue to battle after battle after battle until they get defeated. Even if they get defeated, they'll go back in there until you stop it. So it's kind of a nice time saver as well. Here's your heroes. We got your bags and then your journal, which has a lot of your quests and everything in it. Now, one thing I do like here, the Halloween campaign is very cool. You're doing this one, so on the dailies, you're going through here and you're completing these tasks and you're completing this puzzle here. As you unlock different puzzle pieces, so like this pumpkin here, once I get these 2 puzzle pieces right here completed, the pumpkin I can go ahead and click on. You'll get resources and things from that you can spend towards the Halloween event, which I think is very cool. So let's take a look at that real quick. This Halloween Carnival, here's a couple tips for you. If on this main screen right here, your little pumpkin carriage here is bouncing, continue to click on that. Click on it for as long as you can. You're going to get pumpkin coins, which is awesome. And then when it's done and you can't click on it anymore like I can't, you're going to get some wands at the end that you can use in the event. So click on that as much as you can. It's going to take a little bit of time, but click on that because that's very cool. Also, when you go into this carnival here, click on this scarecrow here. He's going to be bouncing as well. Click on him as much as you can. I think it goes up to like 20 or 26 gems that you get out of it. And then a little bit beyond that is when it's going to go ahead and end, and you'll get those wands as well. So I thought that was pretty cool. Kind of some little I don't know, secrets that are embedded in this event. I thought it was pretty cool. So we got that. Going to the carnival here, masquerade ball. So it's kind of like a boss battle here. You've got the pumpkin market. This is where you can use your pumpkin coins. Candy kiosk. Now this is cool. As you are completing different quests and things, the dailies, the weeklies that we just pointed out, you're going to get candies. These candies are going to complete these boxes. Down here at the bottom, I've got 1 of 20 so far. Let me go ahead and complete this out. Now I've got 2 of 20. And it goes towards this right here, this outfit for this lady right here, which is, if you go out here and astrolabe, it's her right there. You'll get a skin for her, which I think is pretty cool. So that's what you're working for towards here in this candy kiosk. I would save, so here's another tip, save your rainbow candies owned here until we get towards the end. So we got 12 days left until we get towards the end. Then use these to fill in the candies that you don't have to hopefully get you up to 20 so that you can go ahead and unlock that skin. All right, we have that, and then we have the pumpkin farm here. So you'll get these wands. So as you're collecting those wands, we'll get to battle here. But as you're collecting those wands, you're going to be insta-growing these pumpkins, right? Growing these pumpkins. So I'm going to use 8 of them here. Boom. There we go. Now I'm up to 14. You're going to get these pumpkin coins as well as these pumpkins here. Let's go ahead. Actually, I'll save it. And what that's for is if you go into Harvest Festival here, these are for the number of pumpkins that you have. So as you get these number of pumpkins, you get these rewards. You get to unlock some like this for redeeming hero skins. You also get to unlock this for helping redeem shards for different heroes, different characters. So that's what you're working on towards this event. So we're a few days into the event. Definitely get in here, have some fun with it. We got the pumpkin market again as well. I might be saving my coins for this right here. This these rainbow candies, which is what I recommend that you save to the end so you can fill those candy boxes in. I think I might be focusing just on that, but we'll see. Anyway, so there we go. A lot to it, right? So much, which I think is very, very cool. Let's go ahead. Let's do a battle. Honestly, I don't know that I can. I don't know if I can complete. Actually, let's do the Trials of Ascension. These I know I can do. So you go into here. This actually, I'm going to go back to this one here. We'll challenge it. This is the team that no, that's not the team that I'm using. I'm using this team right here. Let's get rid of her. Put her up there. She's in the middle, and we've got take him out, and we are putting in... There we go. This is the team that I'm currently using. Working pretty well. I'm at 40K. We're going to go up against this 100K tree, dude. We'll go ahead and fight. So I've got it on to ×2 and auto. So just like any other game, right? I think what I really like about this is I like the abilities, the graphics and stuff. It's not over the top or anything. It's pretty basic, and I don't mean that necessarily in a bad way, but it is fun. I like the abilities, the kits for each one of these heroes. They're a lot of fun. So with this, you're just going to continue to do it until either you get taken out or the timer goes ahead and drops out. So we're probably going to go ahead and let's go ahead and jump on over into summoning here. But this is your battle mechanics. You've seen this in every single idle RPG that's out there. It's pretty similar. So really, what it really comes down to is just creating that team that you need in order to get through that next challenge. And it may not always be the same characters. You may be swapping those characters out quite a bit. All right, so we won't finish this. We'll go ahead and jump on over into the summons, see if we get anybody good. So I'll see you over there in just a second. All right, so let's see. Let's go to Kingdom and jump into Summoner Sanctum. And I don't think, there we go. So I've got 3,000 here. We're going to do a 10 pull. One thing that's pretty cool is you can go here. You have an option to select a hero that you would like to see have a higher chance of getting. So I selected this hero here, which is actually 2. And then I also completed this up here. Once you do a certain amount of summons, you get this, and you can select one. We can do a Susano, Anubis. And so with this right here, if you take a look at this, Susano is good from what I hear. Izanami is pretty decent. Usano's better from what I've been reading. Anubis is not all that great. Or you can go for a random SSR. I think it would be good if I get Susano, but I think I want to see. I want to see if I get anybody good off of the random. It would suck if I got Anubis when I know I can get Susano. I don't know. Let's do a 10 pull first, then we'll go ahead and do that. Let's see what we get. Here we go. Do we get an SSR? It'll go gold if you get SSR. Nope. We just got an SR. Nobody knew. So here's the heroes that I have. Heroes, gods, characters, whoever you want to call them that I have right now. And then right there. So those are the ones, all the R heroes got discharged. So that wasn't really very exciting, was it? So let's go here. Let's do a random. I know I should probably do the Susanu. Actually, you know what? Let's check something. Let's check something really quick. Let's go into the heroes and let's look at the portraits here. So here's the URs and here's the SSRs. So if we take a look at the SSRs in here, I could get Gaia. Gaia is pretty good. This is her right here. She's pretty good as a tank. Let's see. We could get these, the Ganjiang and Moye. I don't know. I'm horrible at the pronunciation. There's 2 that we could get there. But I don't think anybody else is really worth it. Hades, I think, is okay for a tank. I think he's pretty good from what I hear. So we're going to try it. We're going to try it. Let's go. Let's do the random. Let's see if... let's test our luck. See if we get anything good. Random. And I guess the only reason why I'm okay with it is because I've got some decent attackers. So I don't have to put Susano in there right away. So let's see what we get. Oh, who is it? I already have that one. The nine-tailed fox. Any Naruto fans out there? So with that, this would be pretty cool because I can go into here and I can go ahead and ascend her. And I use her in my current team anyway, so it's going to help me get further in the campaign and where I want to go. So, all right, everybody, there you go. That is Mythic Heroes. I'm having a lot of fun. And just kind of from what I'm seeing, too, the downloads from both the Google Play Store as well as the Apple Store, lots of downloads. It's rating really well. People seem to be pretty excited about it. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I just love that they went all in on this Halloween carnival thing right off the bat. It's fun and interesting, and you've got a couple different mechanics. Now, the idle mechanic here, really quick, is this astrolabe. So I know I didn't go over that. So this is kind of what goes on. This turns every so often. Right down here, you see this gold here. This is where everything gets collected. So just like you would see on every other idle game, that's where everything kind of lands. And you can click on this. You've got 174 here. This goes over it in the game, but you can click on this. And what you're trying to do is highlight everything here. So there's one more that needs to be highlighted. Then you can spin this inner one. And then eventually you can spin this center one. And then you also have this here, this cube. This gives you additional attributes that you can unlock. So I can unlock that. So that gives me mage health. This one here gives me spin speed. And this one here gives me hero attack. I'm going to go with hero attack. But you want to complete this cube out. And as you complete the cubes out, you get additional stats. There's just so much to this game. And they've done, I think they've been pretty innovative with this. So I like it. I'm very curious on your thoughts. Are you playing this game? And if not, if you download it, let me know what you think about it. I may be doing some additional videos on this because that's how much fun I'm having with this game. Again, let me know what you think. As always, I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch the video. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button and share your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. Take care, everybody, and we'll talk to you next time.